And at the end of the day, what the extra data sets plus the AI plus the machine learning is doing is just really enabling us to make a better diagnosis at the end of the day. And I think it was Xiao Wei mentioned it at the start. AI is not a silver bullet. There is no silver bullet out there for any industry, whether it's AI or an alternative data or alternative assets for an asset manager to look at. It's a journey that you're on, and AI in itself is an ultra modern workflow. If you think back to how an asset manager might have conducted himself in the 70s, the steps that we're taking now are the exact same. Except we just call it AI. AI is a workflow or a modern day workflow. And to that analogy of looking at a better diagnosis, you might have said somebody in the 70s was like a doctor with a stethoscope, whereas now you're looking at a doctor with an MRI scan. They're still the doctor. It's giving you insights. It's not giving you the result. It's not telling you what the AI is not telling you, to Xiao Wei's point, which stock to pick. It's just not that simple. And something else that Matt turned on, mentioned, is the human factor. You need the human in the loop at all times. It augments the decisions. The alternative data sets, the increased data sets, the unstructured to the structured data sets, all of that is just augmenting a better decision or enabling you to make a better decision, which kind of, if you look back at the first poll, it was interesting to see how that actually scored not quite as high as I might have expected. But looking at alternative data sets, it's interesting in the first polling question how the consumer or the customer experience is not really being looked at by asset managers as a point of difference. And I would nearly say, looking at that poll, that screams out to me as the opportunity for people in the audience to say, how can I use AI to improve my customer experience? How can I use AI to make sure my sales and marketing team are targeting the clients better? So don't think of it as a performance or an alpha generator. Look at it across the whole spectrum of the business that you're looking at.